Words cannot explain what I feel right now. There are no words. I could try so hard to break it down, and I still would not come close to finding the words to explain what I feel right now. And I know this video is not going to make any sense to a whole lot of people. It's not supposed to, and that's okay. It'll probably make sense to maybe less than 1% of people. If it doesn't make any sense to you, don't force it. That's okay. But what I feel right now is so deep. It's so deep. It's exciting, yet it's scary. And I understand why both. I have cried so much today. I cried so much yesterday. I have been crying consistently all week. I've had multiple tears shed all throughout for several months now. And I see the increment in what I feel. And I feel like I have tapped into something much, much deeper beyond my physicality this week. And the end is near, and I feel it. I feel it. It's exciting. And you don't have to understand what I'm talking about right now. If you don't understand it, that's okay. But I pray to God Almighty in the highest heavens that you feel what I feel someday. When you do, everything will make sense to you. This I promise you. Everything will make sense to you. But for the meantime, do your best in life. Do your best. No matter who you are, you must do your best. Not anybody else's best. Not even my best. Not the world's best. Not your mother's best. Not your father's best. Not your spouse's best. But your best. And you must be intentional with your best. Do not compare yourself with me. Do not compare yourself with anyone else. Do your best. As long as you do your best, you win by default. Matter of fact, even if you don't do your best, you still win. But the thing is, if you don't do your best, karma will bring pain to you. And be grateful for pain. Be grateful for karma, because karma is the reason why you don't get lost in this realm. Do you want pain? I doubt that you do. So do your best. Nonetheless, study for your own understanding. This is also written in the Bible. Study. The best place to start in studying is within you. Pay attention and walk in stillness. Limit encounter from this world as much as possible, myself included. If you need to unfollow me in any one of my social medias, do that. If you need to unplug from this world, if you need to unplug from your family, if you need to unplug from certain things, certain people, do that. But turn the camera around inside of you. But the key is that you must be honest with yourself. And this is so difficult. I promise you it's so difficult to do, but you must be honest with yourself. I see the mathematics as to how honesty is the best policy. Honesty truly, deeply is the best policy. Be honest with yourself and you will find the truth within you. Follow that truth and that truth will set you free. The truth within you is the exact same truth in the realm you occupy, not necessarily in the same world that you live in. To better make sense of this, study the physical world, starting with physics if you're into physics. You can even push further and study quantum physics. If you are someone who has a genuine affinity towards physics and quantum physics specifically, you will see how truly this world, the observable universe, is a direct mirror of the truth that is inside of you. Everything, and I mean everything outside of you in this world, in this realm, follows the exact same pattern that the truth that lives inside of you follows. In quantum physics, this is called the least action principle. Everything in this realm follows it, including light particles themselves. Follow the exact same principle and you'll be okay. It's inside of you, the least action. This is the simplicity that Jesus talked about, the most simplest version of you. This is why Jesus said, take my yoke, mine is light, yours is heavy. Keep doing that and keep doing that and keep doing that. Don't you stop and you will be okay. I promise you this on everything. Do your best and you'll be okay. If you do not know where to start, start from within. And if you need guide as to how and what to look for within, study the physical world. Do not study man-made organizations. Do not study man-made religions. Do not study man-made governments. Do not study anything that is man-made. You have a bigger chance of remaining distorted. It makes sense now why religion has created way more problems than not. In your simplicity, as you study the simplest within you, following the least action principle within you, be humble. Quantum physics will tell you that. Be humble enough to understand that as long as you are a human being occupying space and time, you can only perceive reality from your own subjective view alone, meaning that there are other realities beyond your reach. Be humble enough to respect those ones. And this is the only thing that is missing with most people, hence why religion has created so much division, contrary to what it's supposed to represent oneness. A lot of people who claim to know God lack humility to understand that there is more. There's more to this world. There's more to this realm. There's more to reality. There's more to existence than they can begin to comprehend. Be humble. Be simple. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. The best thing that you can do for yourself in this world is to work on yourself unapologetically. Work on yourself. Do your best. Turn the camera around. Study yourself and follow the least action principle and you'll be okay. In that least action principle, it will lead you to your most simplest. Be simple. Your simplest is subjective to you, but be humble. Remember that there are other realities beyond you and you must respect those realities as well. This is what it means to live in your truth and in your spirit. Your truth is your most simple. Your spirit is your most humble. If you're interested in seeing some of the things that I've talked about correlating quantum physics to spirituality, check out my TikTok and my Instagram at LTAU with Uche. I have a couple of videos on there that I haven't posted on YouTube, so you're able to see some of my logic as to how, one, this world is truly the matrix, is an illusory, and how quantum physics will lead you deeper into spirituality. The end is near. I feel it. And if we're on the same frequency, you also feel it. This is it. It's exciting. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Uche, peace and love.